Abby Andrew and welcome back to the René of Paris channel today for another live stream. There really is just such a wide variety of different styles and some really fun colors here as well as some new colors. So we have some kind of medium length styles, medium curly, medium straight, and then a really cute chic short style. Personally, I love shorter styles for like day-to-day wear for my own wig wearing experience. Like Tatum, for example, which is what I'm wearing right now. This is from the René of Paris Amore line. This is one of my long time daily wear wigs where if I just want a wig to just throw on quickly and just go out the door and not really think about it, Tatum is one of those wigs for me where I know it'll just look good and be comfortable and secure with very minimal effort. And a lot of these wigs in this collection that I'm going to show you from the brand new Orchid releases kind of apply to that kind of category for me as well, especially the shorter one. Maybe I'll just go ahead and start with that one since I'm already talking about it. 5 new wig styles that just came out this week. Before I show you this wig, I just want to mention that the Orchid collection is a really fantastic one to check out for some really great fashion pieces, a little bit more on the affordable side in terms of René of Paris lines, and also some very fun colors here as well. There's also a lot of really good heat-friendly styles in this collection in general, in the Orchid collection. So if you do like heat-friendly wigs, not all of them are heat-friendly in the Orchid collection, but there are some really good options there. And I will mention which of these is heat-friendly. This first one I'm going to show you is not a heat-friendly synthetic wig. Always be sure to check if your wig is heat-friendly before doing anything to it with hot tools, of course. And if you want to learn more about the benefits of all the hair fibers, there's benefits to synthetic, benefits to human hair, and of course benefits to heat-friendly synthetic. They're all different and there's benefits to all of them. So we have videos all about that on our channel if you want to learn more about that as well. So now let's just go ahead and jump into the first wig style. This one has got to be one of my excuse me. This one has got to be one of my favorites of the new releases this year. Let's go ahead and put it on. So of course, if you're not familiar with me, I have alopecia myself, so I am a daily wig wearer and I'm someone that switches up my wigs on such a regular basis. So I love being able to come on here and show you the new styles from that perspective because I just have so much fun switching it up all the time. And it's fun to kind of think about what scenario I would wear each wig in. So this one is definitely one that I would consider like, it's great for like a chic style as well, but it's just such a great day-to-day style, simply for the fact that it's a really easy to manage kind of style. So this is the new one, Niki, and this is one of my longtime favorite colors from René of Paris, creamy blonde. Here's the tag, the Orchid collection. This one is lace front and lace part. I'll show you the cap construction before I put it on. You have the lace front, lace part with the lace on the side here. The adjustable straps at the nape of the neck, that open wefting, really breathable, very comfortable. I always wear my wigs directly on my shaved head because I do have alopecia. You can, of course, wear wig caps if that makes you feel more secure, but I like keeping things as simple as possible, so in the category of something that would be a really great daily go-to wig, I can just get out of bed, do my makeup after I shower and whatever, and just running out the door, put this on, in 2 seconds, adjust those ear tabs, good to go. I'm running late for something, I'm gonna make it there on time now. I didn't have to spend all this time messing with my hair. So check this out. Look how lovely this style is. It is just so cute. Nice, sleek, chin length, very face framing in the front, absolutely adorable. Of course, all of our wigs come in a wide variety of colors as well, so if you're interested in this and maybe some other colors, you can see all of the different color options available on our website, reneofparis.com. And again, this one is the color Creamy Blonde. Recently, I did a video on my own page about all of my favorite blonde shades from René of Paris that I thought would be good for like a Barbie look, because of course that was a hot topic recently, and this was definitely top of the list. It's just such a nice natural blonde. Excuse me. It's a really nice natural blonde, but it's also kind of a platinum. So it's really good for if you want that nice platinum blonde look, but could also be seen as like more on the natural side as well, because some people do have this hair color naturally. Cute, looks lovely with your eye makeup. Thank you so much. Let me kind of show you all the way around. Pretty much the same length in the back as well. I really like how it has that lace front and lace part. So it really just looks like it's growing out of your own scalp in the front. That's what the lace front gives you. And what the lace part does is it extends on one side on the part, so it keeps that really natural look along the part. So it just really looks, if you look closely, looks like it is growing out of your own scalp. So very natural looking. That's something that I just love to have with my wigs, either a lace front, lace part, or a monofilament. Those are the two things that really give you that natural looking hairline. So cute. So as you saw a moment ago, I was able to throw this on in 2 seconds. That kind of applies for all of my wigs. Once you get used to putting a wig on, you can do it really quickly. If you're not used to it, you'll learn really quickly. But it is just so easy with short styles because I love the longer styles, especially when I want to dress up a little bit more. But for a day-to-day look, I love to just be able to throw a short style on, run my fingers through it. They barely ever tangle because they're just so short, and then you are good to go. I also just love the way the hair on this is kind of naturally styled in this slightly brushed back look, like that. And because it is synthetic, it'll also hold the style, which is really nice. That's what I love about synthetic wigs. I tend to wear synthetic wigs much more often than human hair wigs. Of course, benefits to both, but I just love my synthetic styles. Wish I had some headbands or something around me to throw in this, because with shorter styles like this, you can't really put them in hair ties. Although what's nice about this is you could actually probably put it in like a half ponytail, like that would look cute. Okay, let's see how this looks. That's actually super cute. I just think that's such a cute way to make any look a little bit more on the casual side. Like, oh yeah, I just threw my hair up in this half ponytail to go get groceries or whatever. It's just such a nice way to make it like a cute but stylish look. So this is long enough to put into a half pony, maybe not into a full pony, but yes. And you have that really nice lace front again. And that lace part, it is just so lovely. Okay, are you all ready to move on to the next of the new styles? I'm not really sure what order to show them in. I'm just gonna grab the next one and yes. And then after I get to the end of the video, I'll also show them all one more time in quick succession so you can see them all side by side. Okay, this next one is Marion in the color Champagne Blush. This is also another one of my favorites of the new releases. And I also really like this color as well, a really nice kind of golden blonde. I don't believe I have tried this color before. Really lovely one. Again, the Orchid Collection has so many beautiful colors in it. Many of the colors in the René of Paris lines overlap, and they're available in a couple of the different lines, but the Orchid Collection definitely has some fun, bright colors, like Aqua Paradise is one of my all-time favorite colors from René of Paris, this beautiful blue. But this here, this is Champagne Blush. I should show you the cap construction first. This is also a lace front, lace part. A little bit of a wider lace part here, which is nice. You have a little bit more flexibility with where you want to move the part. Open wefting, adjustable straps. The Orchid Collection wigs have this kind of Velcro adjustable strap, which is really nice. So again, Marion in the color Champagne Blush. Ooh, really love the look of this one. What's fun about this is you kind of have a side bang, but then you also have a little bit of a thin wispy bang there. So you can kind of choose to expose that a bit more if you want more of the look with bangs, or you can kind of wear the longer side bang forward if you want more of like the longer side bang look. Where's my comb? So you can see just a really gorgeous, like natural looking little wispy bang. I really love that. I think with this particular style, I think I would want to wear the little bangs more forward like that and kind of brush the longer layers back. So that's how that looks, styled like that. Just using my René of Paris wide tooth wig comb. Really fantastic for detangling. Really just a couple swipes of this through your wig and it's beautifully detangled. I just really love the voluminous look of this. Really, really gorgeous. And this color, again, Champagne Blush, such a really gorgeous kind of natural blonde. So as you can see, I just have the bangs brushed forward and I pulled these side bangs back more just to let those bangs shine, I guess, to let them kind of be the, like, add to the style, kind of be more noticeable in the front. But you can also pull these side layers down and they will naturally just kind of fall into a side bang look, which is really nice as well. So you have a little bit of versatility. It's kind of funny because those front bangs are so thin and wispy. I love when they're pulled forward, but if you want to hide them, you also can very easily. It's almost like having two wigs in one, or having like clip-in bangs in a sense, where you can kind of switch between one and the other. And because this wig does have the lace front, lace part, again, you have that really natural looking hairline. And you do have the flexibility to really brush this style back and still have it look natural with that lace front here. As you can see, it just looks like it's growing right out my own head. And then that lace part extends down the middle. So you can really see like that scalp effect there if I kind of pull the hair to the side, like so. Yeah, just like look how natural that looks. Wow, especially the way it just kind of melts right into the lace front. So that's the whole point of lace front, lace part. It's like lace, and then it's just the same material kind of brought back a little farther to really give that natural looking scalp effect. Like that's just amazing. Especially with such a natural looking color like this one. I think this is probably pretty close to what my natural hair color would be if I had hair, if I didn't have alopecia and a shaved head. So this one, especially for me, I think just looks very, very natural. But then again, you could still just kind of pull those wispy bangs for it. So you really just have so much styling flexibility just in terms of like the bangs and the hairline. You can kind of wear the bangs forward and just have those cute little wispy bangs. That's probably my favorite way to wear this one. You can kind of hide those little wispy bangs, or you can just fully kind of wear the hair brushed back a little more because of that lace front. This wig is the new style from the Orchid Collection, Marion, and the color is Champagne Blush. Yeah, so this one is Marion. There are four of the styles are kind of the same sort of medium length. So when I do show them all side by side at the end, then you'll be able to kind of see all the differences more directly. But yes, this one, super cute, mostly straight with a little bit of like a curve wave at the end, kind of combine those two words there. Really cute like that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the third style. I'll show this one next because they actually do look a little bit similar to me, but there are some differences, so I can point those out here. This one is the style Jodie in the color Salt and Pepper, which is a really nice kind of natural looking gray tone. This one has a different kind of cap construction than the previous one. This one has a machine tied cap, which is really good for that durability and volume. And then it also has a lace front, which is really nice. So you still have that really natural looking hairline in the front. Of course, open wefting and adjustable straps. Again, you have these little Velcro pieces that you can pull a little bit tighter or looser, depending on how you want to adjust it to your head size. What's really nice about these is that with all René of Paris wigs, I find they have a really wide range, so they kind of will probably fit most head sizes, whether you have a head size slightly more on the petite side or slightly more on the bigger side. It's really nice. These are very adjustable. Okay, let's go ahead. This is Jodie in Salt and Pepper. This is another absolutely gorgeous style as well. So this one has a little bit more of a volume to it. And this one has more of like a side bang. It doesn't have that bang like Marion does. This one is just so cute. This one kind of reminds me of like a Jennifer Aniston kind of hairstyle. So lovely. So again, you have machine tied cap, and then you have that lace front, so you can kind of pull the hair back from the front, and it really just looks like look, especially with this one, it really just looks like it's growing right out. I mean, they're all that way. All the lace front wigs are that way, but I'm always just surprised, like, I'm just amazed really how natural that looks. And again, a really nice kind of natural gray color with this Salt and Pepper. This one is so cute. So you also have some really nice layers here. So you kind of get that really nice face framing layer with these front pieces, but then you still have the look of longer hair with like that kind of medium length. Whenever I wear longer wigs, I always like to have a little bit of pieces in the front, just kind of face framing layers. It's like the catchphrase. So if you see those other two side by side, that one was had like the side bang and the little thin bang on Marion, the little wispy bang. This one has a little bit more of a voluminous look to it, and it has a little bit more of a layered look and a side bang instead of that front bang. So lovely. Again, this is Jodie and the color is Salt and Pepper. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. I think I'm saving my favorite for last, so stay tuned. This is the second to last. I love this one as well. It's always hard to choose a favorite. As you can tell, I've already mentioned a lot of these were my favorite, so that's kind of how I am with my wigs in general, because I change up my wigs on such a regular basis that it really just depends on the outfit that I'm wearing that day, the look I'm going for, whatever event I'm going to. I change it up so normally. So I can kind of be safe to say that these are all my favorite at one point or another. So this style is the 4th out of 5 new styles. This one is so cute as well. This one has a really fun wispy bang, and it has a little bit more of, still on the wispier side, but it's a thicker bang than you saw with Marion, which I showed you earlier. Just a really nice layered look again. This one is Jan, and the color is Cafe Macchiato. This one has a little bit of a wave going on here, and it's a little bit shorter than those previous 2 I showed you. And it just feels so like, the layers are just so lovely, and it gives it a really nice movement as well. So you can kind of brush those bangs off to the side, you can kind of push them forward, and the way they have a beautiful shape to them, they don't lie too flat, so it kind of looks like you gave them a nice curl in the morning. But again, because these are synthetic wigs, they hold their style, which makes it so much easier, because even after you wash your synthetic wigs, once you dry it and it dries naturally, it will naturally dry back in whatever style that it came in. So you have these naturally kind of blown out curled bangs with this wig, which again is Jan. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by the live stream as well. Okay, so this is the 4th of the 5 new styles. Let's play around with some hair ties as well. I forgot to do that with the previous 2, so maybe I'll put them back on in a moment to show you. This would be so cute in a little half pony as well. Every time I do a live stream showing new wigs, I always put them in half ponytails, because for some reason I think it's just such a cute way to kind of personalize a wig. That is super cute. Oh my gosh. This one kind of has almost like a 90s feel to it, and I really love that. Everything 90s is very back in full swing right now, very back in fashion, and this definitely falls in that category as well. Just love these little kind of wispy curls at the end, the wispy bangs, so lovely. Let's see how this looks in a kind of full ponytail as well. Yes, I love how the bangs look with the rest of the hair kind of pulled into a ponytail. Just very flattering. That is super cute. Okay, so now we have one more style left to show, and then I will go back and show you all the styles one more time so you can see them all side by side, see some of the differences and similarities. I also forgot to mention the cap construction for Jan, so really quickly I'll just show you that it is a machine tied cap, which gives it a really nice volume to it and nice durability again. So with all of these different cap constructions, if you're not familiar with cap constructions, we have whole videos dedicated specifically to that. You can check them out in full on our YouTube channel especially, and also on our Instagram. But yes, some really good detailed videos all about that. And then you do still have those adjustable straps at the nape of the neck. So again, this was the new style Jan from the Orchid Collection in the color Cafe Macchiato, which by the way, such a beautiful color. Love those kind of undertones and highlights there. Really beautiful. Very subtle. Okay, and last but most certainly not least, we have this style, which is absolutely gorgeous. Probably one of my favorites of the new releases, but of course, again, how many times have I said that? It's hard for me to pick a favorite, but we have this style, which is also a heat-friendly style. This is the only heat-friendly style of the ones that I showed today, so keep that in mind. Always be sure that your style is heat-friendly before you use any heating tools on it, but this one is heat-friendly. This is Kirby, and this is a new color, Frozen Mulberry. A really beautiful kind of silvery tone, but it has a little bit of like a kind of mulberry tint to it. Really, really lovely. Very dynamic color. You kind of have some platinum shades in there, mixed with some silver, mixed with a little bit of like a brunette color, kind of mixed with like a purpley color. So when you look at it all at once from a distance, it kind of just blends into this beautiful name, which I feel like is such a good way to describe it, is what it's called, is Frozen Mulberry. Just kind of like a frosty looking hint of mulberry color. Just really lovely. This wig has these beautiful kind of curls or waves in it, which I'll show you once it's on in a moment. But again, because it is heat friendly, you have a lot of flexibility there in terms of styling. On the inside here, we have the lace front and lace part. Again, you have a nice kind of wide lace part here, which gives you some more flexibility. This one also has a soft cap. So not the open wefting, but this really nice soft cap here. And then this one also has the adjustable straps at the nape of the neck. We have that nice Velcro adjustment. All the different adjustment types, there's a few different ones. There's ones that look kind of like tank top straps, ones that look like the Velcro. To me, they all kind of have the same effect and they're all equally secure. This one just happens to have the Velcro ones. Okay, let's go ahead and put on Kirby in the color Frozen Mulberry. Just wait till you see how natural this lace front lace part looks as well. Of course they all look very natural, but it's just so fun to show that feature because it is just so lovely. Like you can already see it from here, just how natural that looks. Just so lovely. And because you do have a wider lace piece there, you can kind of slightly move it a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Something I always do whenever I put on any wig, but especially if it's lace front, I always want to make sure there's no lace tucked under. I usually just, no hair tucked under the lace, so I usually just take my finger and very gently pull out any strands that got left behind. So look how cute this is. I love this style so much, and these curls are so lovely. I really love using my wide tooth wig comb to detangle the curls nice and gently. I used to be so intimidated by curly wigs when I was growing up, like especially when I was younger, like talking about younger than high school. I used to be intimidated by wigs by curly wigs because I didn't know how to style them. Because of course if you go in with a brush, you kind of get that brushed out curl look, which can be really nice as well. But with the wide tooth comb, it just helps to detangle the curls while still keeping a beautiful shape like so. Absolutely lovely. And then again with that lace front lace part, just so incredibly natural looking. You kind of move the hair aside, it just really looks like it's growing right out of my own head. And you can really kind of see those beautiful highlights and undertones here as I move the hair around. Just so lovely, oh my gosh. So because this is a heat-friendly synthetic wig, always remember that with heat-friendly synthetic, it is a lower heat limit than it would be with human hair or with hair growing out of your own head. So you do have to be careful to check the heat limit, make sure you're using a tool that has an accurate reading of what the temperature is, and always test on a small piece on the back. So if something does go wrong and it's not a compatible tool, or maybe it's getting hotter than it says it is, you're not going to damage the wig by going straight in the front. So always use caution, but it is really nice to kind of have that flexibility to play around with straightening it. You could change the shape of the curls, and it's just so much fun to play with. I do love the curls on this one, but would love to see this straightened as well. The color is so unique. Yeah, I'm sure I'm definitely going to get to a point where I'm going to want to straighten this as well, because I'm also so curious to see how that would look. I'm sure it would look so lovely. And also, like, I love curly styles, but sometimes it's just so easy to do straight styles because you don't even have to think about the curls, but it's just so nice to have the flexibility between the two. Something nice, like if you're someone who travels a lot and you only have space to bring one wig, you have the options to kind of style one wig different ways as opposed to having to switch wigs. But that's also why I love having a big collection of wigs. Every time I travel anywhere, I bring at least 7 wigs because I can never choose. So it kind of depends on how you like your wig collection to be. Do you like to have one unit that you can change the style in a lot of different ways? Or do you like to have a lot of different separate wigs that are just all different styles where you can just change the wig that you're wearing if you want to change the style, if that makes sense. So yeah, it really just depends on how you like to wear your wigs. This is just so cute. Again, such a lovely color. I feel like the kind of mulberry tones to it aren't showing up as well on my iPhone camera that I'm doing this live stream from, but it's really lovely. I think it'll be more visible if I put it next to Salt and Pepper. Yeah, see, as soon as I put it next to Salt and Pepper, I feel like those kind of mulberry tones kind of jump out a little bit more. They're a bit more noticeable. It's kind of somewhere in between something like Salt and Pepper and something like Lilac Cloud from the Muse collection, which is much more of a purpley color, but still more on like a dusty purple, I guess, but it's Lilac Cloud. I love that color from the Muse collection. One of my top favorites for sure. This is like a little bit more of a silvery version of that. So again, like you don't really notice the purpley color on the phone camera, and then you put it next to Salt and Pepper, which is this one, and it just looks so much more purpley side by side. So that kind of gives you a better idea of how that looks in person. Okay, so now let's go through, let's just try a ponytail first. I like to put the wigs in ponytails before I move on. That is so cute, especially with these curly wigs. I love to put it into a ponytail and then pull some of these little curls forward. It just looks so cute. Love that so much. I love this one. Oh my goodness. I'm definitely going to be posting pictures of all these on my own channel, on my own Instagram, sorry. abbyandrew.yt after this as well. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is in a half pony too. Anything that kind of lets the curls kind of spread out a little, just gives it such a nice look to it. The way that flows is just so lovely. Okay, now let me go through one more time and show you all the wigs in quick succession so you can see all the side-by-side comparisons. As I'm showing all the wigs, definitely leave any questions below and I'll try to answer any questions you have about the wigs. Someone said, or Michelle says, that this would be a great, gorgeous in a wedding updo. Oh my gosh, could absolutely see that. Look how, I can't do a full hairstyle right now, but even if you just kind of imagine that being pulled back, that would be so cute for like, if you were wearing for your own wedding day look or kind of for like a bridesmaid look. That would look really lovely. Curly wigs are just automatically such a nice way to kind of like make anything more glam instantly. Okay, so now, once again, let's show all the wigs one more time. This one is Kirby, new style Kirby. This is the only heat-friendly one of the new styles, but there's lots of other heat-friendly ones in the Orchid collection as well. This is Kirby in the new color Frozen Mulberry. Okay. Next we have Jodie in Salt and Pepper. This one is a machine-tied cap with a lace front. There's a little bit more of a volume to it with some really nice face framing layers. And again, you can see how quickly I can switch between these, which is so much fun as well. Next we have Marion in Champagne Blush. This one is lace front, lace part. This one has that really nice, very thin, wispy bang, but it is just so lovely. I think that is so cute. Like that, just a really cute, natural looking wispy bang. Marion in Champagne Blush. Next we have Jan in Cafe Macchiato. This one is a machine-tied cap. Really nice, beautiful layers going on here. I love these wispy bangs. Nice volume to this one as well. Although it kind of has like a nice volume on top, but then it still has like a thinner volume on the bottom, so you just really have a nice dynamic look to this. Very layered and textured, very beautiful. I guess by volume, I guess it means not that it's like thick hair, but more that it's kind of like a blown out look, which is really lovely. And last but not least, we have Niki in Creamy Blonde. Really nice lace front, lace part on this as well. Beautiful kind of face framing bob here. Really nice kind of chin length look. Absolutely gorgeous. It's so hard for me to choose, like I was saying before, which one is my favorite. My favorites probably are this one and probably this one. I just love the color and style combo, especially with those curls, and that color is just so lovely. That one is Kirby. This one's Niki. But again, all of these I would just wear as part of my wig wardrobe for different occasions. This one is such a good daily wear wig for me. Plus, I feel like it's just such a sophisticated look. It can really go both ways between more of like a cute, fun look or a more sophisticated look. So this is a very versatile look. Okay everyone, this video, if you just joined us, this will be posted on our Instagram where you can watch the full thing from the beginning, or if you want to, you can go back and rewatch certain sections if you want to learn the details about any specific wig that I showed here. Again, these are the 5 new styles from the René of Paris Orchid collection that just came out this week. If you want to learn more about these wigs, you can check out all of the information on our website, reneofparis.com. You can just go to the different brands that we have there, go to the Orchid collection, and you can either view the wigs one by one on the page, or you can just view the full catalog there. I definitely recommend checking out the full catalog because it's so fun to see the different photo shoots to do with these wigs and see all the different color options available, get all the information about the different cap constructions they offer, the different hair fibers, such as the difference between like synthetic, heat-friendly synthetic, and all that. So there's so much good information to get from the catalog. So I highly recommend going to reneofparis.com, check out the Orchid collection catalog on the website. So again, 5 new styles, some beautiful new colors, and there's also so many other styles in the Orchid collection that I'm sure you will all love, so go check it out over there. And again, this will be posted on our Instagram to go back and watch in full if you want to learn more about any of these wigs. Also, some of our other social media family on here in René of Paris have also been posting videos about these wigs as well, so you can see some beautiful styling techniques from Alexander, and you can see some other beautiful styling techniques and tips and tricks from Danny as well. Texas Wig Fairy always has something great to share about these wigs. And she kind of goes a little bit more in depth about the specs and all that in her videos. So yes. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today in this live stream. I hope you're just as excited about these new wigs as I am from the Orchid collection. Once you go back and watch this on our Instagram, once it's posted on our page, comment on that video which one of these was your favorite, which one you're interested to get for yourself, which one you liked best on me. It's always fun to hear. And yeah, again, thank you so much for watching and hanging out. Have a lovely rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.